Welcome back to the Madison Research Essentials Toolkit. In this module, we're going to talk about this general education information literacy learning outcome. Determine when information is needed and find it using a variety of reference sources. Since this is really two outcomes smashed together with an "and," we break this module into two tutorials, and in this video we'll talk about determine when information is needed. How do you know when you need to find something out? Generally, it's because you don't know off the top of your head. But this outcome is sort of sneaky because it says information, which could refer to just about anything, when what we're really after is a certain kind of information that is appropriate for use in scholarly work on a university campus. Really what this outcome is about is knowing when you don't know something. One of the biggest differences between new to college students and experienced scholars is this. An experienced scholar knows where her knowledge gaps are, and a new to college student sometimes doesn't, or worse, assumes that the information doesn't exist. One other big difference is an experienced scholar typically assumes that if they can't find something, they can ask for help. Please learn to ask for help early in your academic career. Figuring out what information you need can be easy, like when you're asked to write an essay about a reading assigned in class. The information need is built in, you just have to carefully analyze the assigned reading. Easy. But in other classes or coursework, it might look like this. Find a psychological issue that has recently been in the news and find several scholarly sources that discuss the issue. Provide your citations in proper APA form. This second kind of information need kicks it up a notch. You need to identify your psychological issue that has recently been in the news and put your hands on scholarly sources of some kind and then figure out APA citation style for the stuff you do find. You will see lots of assignments that do this with varying degrees of instructions and requirements built in. It is the responsibility of the student to read your assignments carefully and understand fully what kind of information your professor is expecting in any given assignment. Ask if it isn't clear to you. There is one other thing to consider when you encounter an information need. You, as a student and as a person, come to the university with your own experiences and knowledge about the things that you know about. All good, but typically students are not considered experts. This is what makes you a student. There are experts in every discipline and major. Your professors are experts in their fields. These experts and others like them write and research in their fields, and they've been at it for a really long time. That's one reason why libraries are such big buildings. We have to hold all of this stuff. Don't make the mistake that being an only child makes you an expert in only childness. You can certainly use your experience to see if it plays out in the research about only children, but you need to rely on the research done by the experts. If you look in your classrooms around the university and in your libraries, you'll find these experts and their work, and that's the kind of information you'll be expected to locate and to use. Come to the library or use the chat or email ask features on the library website.